What's up? This is B-Boy Spaz from Modern Beats Hit Talk, and in today's video we're going to take a look at sequencing brass stabs using Modern Beats Brass Elements 1 sound set. By the way, this is the same sound set actually used for Jason Derulo's What You Say and T.I.'s What You Know, so they sound really amazing. Let's go ahead and take a look at them. So we're going to use Reason's NNXT to show how easy it is to load your sound set and start using it. Keep in mind the sound set is actually native to most VSTI, so basically if you're a fan of using Battery, Halion, Contact, or even Logic's EXS24, you can load them quick and easy and start using them. So as you see here in Reason, we have our NNXT loaded and ready to go. And let's go ahead and load our sound. So to start with loading, we want to click on this folder right here. And that'll bring up our browser where we can find our different sound sets. Now, basically I already have one pulled up here, and we want to find the SXT file. That's something specifically for NNXT. So I select that, hit OK. And now we have our lovely brass sounds. So basically I want to give you 3 tips that are really going to help out in making your brass stand out in any production you may do. Tip number 1 is going to be to play in octaves. Now basically if you know anything about scales or music, in a scale we have 8 notes. And the first and the 8th note are actually the same, but the biggest difference is that one is higher than the other. So if I played this note, this would be an octave above it. And this would be an octave above that. So that's the idea. If you're going to play both together, you're going to get a thicker, larger sound. And that's definitely something we want with brass. Let me go ahead and sequence something real quick and give you an idea of what I mean. So that will be my lower bass line. Let me actually add something else to that. So I'll make a new lane here, and that'll give me another line but with the same sound. Cool. So there we have it. Also, I'm using our R&B loop set to kind of give me something to just lay things down on. Pretty nice loop set. So basically, tip 2 is going to be to quantize. Now, I played in all of my stuff with a keyboard, and because of that, everything is not going to be lined up exactly to the beat. Now, if you have your sequences going, your drums and everything, and nothing's really lined up to the beat, it's going to sound sloppy. We want everything to hit and just really be in the pocket. And with your brass, that's a huge thing, especially if you're playing in octaves. So what I'm going to do is select my 2 regions that I want to quantize, come up here to my tool window, and I have how I'm going to quantize and the amount. Normally I tend to quantize by 16th notes. That's pretty general. And I like to bring it down to 75 or 50. Basically that leaves the human feel to it, but it still lines it up to the beat so it sits in the pocket a little bit better. After I set all my stuff here, hit apply, and you're ready to go. Now, tip 3 is your articulation. Now, you may have heard this word when we're talking about talking or how you articulate to somebody, but in music, what this really deals with is if you're playing legato or staccato. Legato is going to be long, more ballad type. Staccato is going to be short. So keep in mind what type of song you're doing and then really put in what you want for your legato or staccato. Like you saw for me, this was kind of in between both, but more so staccato because this was more like a dance song. You know, so you want something a little bit harder. So let's take a listen to something already pre-made to give you an idea of what you can really do with the Brass Elements sound set. So there you have it. Modern Beats brass elements. Sound pretty good, right? Well, if you like what you heard, check out Modern Beats sound sets and loop sets, as well as the hit reports where you can learn top production techniques from songs on the radio today. This has been your Hit Talk with B-Boy Spaz. Thanks for watching.